Today's level that we're checking out is Fotaya Temple Platformer by theflashback02. This is a simple platformer with ruin aspects. As you can see, there's jungle vines everywhere and kind of looks like that of an ancient civilization, as you can see. I do how like they put the R1 stickers to let you know you can climb things, because there is, with the aspect of climbing things now, you can climb things. And the bars are to represent that, like, hey, like, what if he was actually climbing? And they did put only in certain spots where you can climb. As you can see, there's bubbles all over the place to basically accumulate a score. And I was like, well, what do I grab? And I grabbed that, went back here. I don't think I say this enough, and I forgot to say it in an Uncharted video. Like, I do like the aspect, the Uncharted video. Was it in Uncharted? I know it was in The Last of Us. In The Last of Us, I do like the aspect of vines, basically showing something that's like signifies something old and not going overboard with it, because some people might go overboard and be like, this is old civilization, vines and trees and this everywhere. Then you have like little vases and whatnot around. Then you got some spikes right here. Spikes! And then you got your little R1 thing. That's to show you that you can grab beforehand before you go flying into the spikes, because there are spikes in the background that can get you. Maybe this was once the ancient civilization of Toggle. I'm trying to remember. I could have sworn there's something of this platformer that I didn't like, because I always test levels before I record them to see if I want to record them. And I think it might be coming up, or I'm thinking of another level. They could have put R1 on this, but I guess having the tag on it, I guess it doesn't harm it at all. Though this kind of worried me at first. When I first pulled the switch, that thing felt like it wasn't going to come down at first. And that's one thing that always bugs me. When I like try to fall through into another layer, it sometimes doesn't always work. And I think that's the game's mechanic fault. Though I like how they do give you a light going in here to basically signify like it's dark in here. But they could have... One thing they probably could have done was basically lit a flame, like the sound of lighting a flame, but I guess there is no sound effects in the tutorial. And now that you're further in the dungeon, the music actually changes into that like of eerie thing, like... Oh yeah, that is the one thing I remember. I don't know if you could section that off, but in case someone does go back there, I would make it so that person, like there's an insta-fall pit, where a person dies if they fall through the floor or something. That way you don't just have people falling through your level. Then again, I don't know if that's something of the game's fault, or if that's something the creator fixed. I'm pretty sure it's something the creator can fix, but I don't know how much it happens. I have a tendency to break the levels a lot of the time. I apologize, but it just happens for me. I guess I could be like a tester in a way. You want me to test your level, see if it's Dragonicfire proof? Oh my god. And as you can see, we can see the gaming score over there. We're almost to the end. And I keep dying. That was my own fault, because I forgot that you could grab the thing. So as you can see, I'm probably not gonna rack up that good of a score, because I'm trying to like look for as many bugs as possible. And I'm jumping down here, and it takes me back into the end of the level. If you have LittleBigPlanet 3, be sure to check it out. I will see you again.